Hey Aries placements, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new, welcome. Take some time to see what you might need from this channel, okay? I try to put everything I've ever gathered in the course of my awakening in hopes that it'll be a helpful resource for everyone else, okay? If you've been around, welcome back. All right, so we're just going to pull on your energy for the upcoming week and see what you need to know at this time. I'm going to be using the Moonology to identify any overall energy as well as timing and some identifier of the circumstance, okay? Spirit for Aries, all Aries placements. What's going on? What's happening? All right, full moon in Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. The full moon in Sagittarius is, oh shoot, what month is that? The new moon is in November. So it'd be 6 months before or after. So April, sound about right? That could be your birth month, so that could be you, okay? Look at the bigger picture, okay. What's going on? Where Aries needs to look at the bigger picture. Please and thank you, Spirit. We do have a new moon in Sagittarius coming up. All right. That actually is on the pre-shadow side. Should be already now. 7th house. This is having to do with your 7th house. You might want to check that placement to get more insight, okay? Marriage, relationships, equality, business partners, true love, justice, friendship, rivals, enemies, and contracts. A loaded house. Let's see if we can narrow it down for you. Spirit, what's going on with the 7th house? And Aries need to see a bigger picture. Let's get 2 from Izzy's deck. Give us an idea of what this is for them. Gains. All right. That is definitely looking at a bigger picture, seeing the end game here, and having progress in that, and making a move, some kind of movement. Awesome. So far, this looks like work, love, life. It could be friends, love, a balancing act, business, high-level commitment of some kind. Family could have something to do with family. That is a type of relationship. Let's see. With a privileged lady. Okay, that's definitely a feminine energy. Age 20s to 30s, if it's a person. This could also just be, an entrepreneurial spirit as well. Ooh, and a wealthy man. Maybe business partners. Or here could be an actual couple here, in a relationship here. Wealthy man is just the masculine age group of the privileged lady, okay? 21, 12, 13, 21st, 12th, 13th might be significant as far as dates. Those numbers might be significant in some way, maybe part of addresses or apartment numbers or however it identifies for you. We also have the number 3 here. Could be life path number. 3 again, and 4. 3s are heavily significant here. That means good news is arriving and your ascended masters are protecting at this time, okay? We also have the months of March and April, okay? We did say April, so this could be a birthday month for you, okay? Unless you're born in March. Or you could be dealing with another person born in those months too. Let's see, Pisces is also there, and Taurus, okay? Could also just be timing or life path numbers as well. I do get the sense here there's probably more than just 2 people in yourself involved with a family here, okay? But this could be a couple that's in your family, okay? And that's how you can identify them. Tell me what's going on here with this gains, move, bigger picture in this situation. 2 of Swords and the Star energy with the Aquarius here. 34 and 7. That's success. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. 23 and 5. 5s are all about that good change. 7's about that good look. And 6 of Swords, 29 and 11. Something's definitely manifesting here that's going to make a big change, okay? It'll allow you an opportunity to move within the bigger picture, I'm saying here, with regards to this family situation, okay? You do have success, so don't worry about it. The ring to the right is an unerring indication of rich and happy marriage. So, success is to the left of it, and this mouse is to the right. Interesting. Mouse denotes loss by theft. Oh, I see here. Okay. Clearly there had been a decision that had to be made to kind of get rid of an energy or a situation that was just depleting of energy here. I'm not seeing this as like tangible stealing, right? This could just be overworked, right? Like too many hours worked in a situation, right? And maybe reevaluating where energy is spent. And as a result of realizing it's being wasted in one spot, it's being gained in another, right? And now you're able to move forward in a situation with these people, or this situation here, okay? Let's see if I can get more clarity. What was the decision? What's this 2 of Swords, Spirit? What was the hang-up? And obviously it had to be done for self-love and self-care with the Queen of Cups energy there. That's good. Just feeling overwhelmed, insecure, exhausted, giving up, compromised, and disempowered. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Mars, Leo energy. One more. By what? Oh, just maybe family obligations here. 10 of Cups. We're trying to fulfill so much for so many people at once, right? That's definitely pouring out your cups to help others too much, and you end up becoming depleted yourself, okay? But as a result of making that decision to make those cutbacks and energy, I knew it was energy, I was feeling it. All right. So tell me about the bigger picture then, Spirit. What's the end game here? What's the plan, Stan? Ooh, okay. 4 of Swords in the reverse. Mental peace. So it's really just kind of restoring your balance, okay? You're going to need to have some rest and relaxation and recover, okay? Perhaps there was just a lot going on within this family, a lot of nuts and bolts to kind of put together. And now it's time for some real self-rest, deep contemplation, a sense of being rejuvenated. Maybe you've been burnt out by all that extra energy put out, so that you can actually see what you need. I get a sense you might be awakening a bit here. I like that. It's usually these periods of pauses where all those lovely spiritual upgrades come into play. So let's get you some guidance, and maybe there's some more indication of this bigger picture, what you might need to prepare for it. I'm going to leave those. All right. 1, please, from the Signs and Syncs deck, please. Just get an idea maybe what sign or synchronicity the Aries could look for in the upcoming week. I feel like I needed a sneeze. I'm trying to remember what a sneeze means. You might want to look up the spiritual meaning of that. I used to know it all by heart. But it almost didn't come out, all right? You have the color blue or light blue here, indicating peace, creativity, truth, communication, clarity, justice, spiritual connection, family union, change, emotional healing, and inspiration here. Okay? I'm going to pull one from the Romance Angels just to get an idea if this is a union. Maybe it's a balancing out act for the whole family. Pulling out of responsibilities and energy put into things might actually give an opportunity to others to step up to the plate. So we'll see if that has become a benefit. One, please. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Let's get one more. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So whatever family situation this is, this could very well be a soul connection, a high-level soulmate kind of connection with family, okay? And part of this is regaining for self, but you needed to forgive and learn to move forward, okay? And maybe the other needed the opportunity to be forgiven so that they knew it's possible that their mistakes made in life could be learned from, right? Kind of teeters the balance there a bit. Let's pull one from the life purpose oracle spirit. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Books might also be an identifier in this situation, but this could be an indication if you need to know something, a book may have the answer, okay? Something written or spoken through word, okay? One more. Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose here, okay? So think joyously, live abundantly. And I'm also getting a sense too, if you've released a lot of extra work, you know, you probably have a little extra time on your hands, right? So maybe you could spend some time looking for self in books or something written, right? The things that you want to learn about that you think might make you happy, right? You know, in a sense, exploring you a little bit here. 24, listening. Throat chakra, 14, inner strength, solar plexus. Oh, wow, look at that. We got 2 solar plexuses and what is that? This might be the, oh, that's the soul star chakra. Okay. So you may be working on those chakras at the moment, kind of stabilizing your life, just kind of listening for guidance as far as how to master yourself, right? And gain strength in a situation after kind of cleaning house a bit, energetically speaking, right? So just keep listening. There might be, again with that blue, right? Or maybe something blue that would kind of identify or be a sign or symbol for you at this time. You're going to need to have inner strength. This is all for your self-mastery. And with universal light here, you know, I kind of wish they all stuck together, got closer, a little closer. With universal light here, it may come from the divine, okay? This could also be clairaudient messaging as well. I'm hearing that, okay? And whatever you hear, you might actually have to do a little research on, because you probably just get a hint of what it is, and that would prompt you to go and Google that shit, so to speak, okay? Oftentimes that's how it works. You get like a little puzzle piece, a hint, hint, nudge, nudge from the universe as to what's next for you. And be like, well, what does that mean? Then you go and you're like, well, you're going to have to go look it up, right? And then learn about it. And then along that way, you'll actually discover what it is it means for you, right? Because it'll resonate. All right, let's get some from the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle here. Anything else that Aries needs to know? Wishing, definitely manifesting wisely at this time. Putting out your hopes and prayers and desires to the universe, your good intentions, okay? Number 19 and 10 here, definitely some sort of ending to a new beginning here. 42 and 6, a return to purpose of love with confidence. So you're going to definitely have to have that inner strength, right? Get ballsy. And number 4, again with this 4 energy, I love it. 4 is all about being protected as well. High Priestess of Water. There may be something intuitive or emotional that pops up for you that you need to explore here. This could also just refer back to that Queen of Cups energy, taking care of yourself. Could also be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So that's more confirmation of that. Maybe it's specifically about a water sign as well, okay? Or had been caused by one. Or feeling like it was caused. Like its origin story starts with a water sign. There you go. What else, Spirit? What else could Aries benefit from? Guidance-wise this week. Open to love. Spirit guides. And be thankful. All right. Open to love. Relationships, passion, and fulfillment. So about that abundant energy within your relationships, okay? Focus on the good. Try to play up the good this week, okay? There may be opportunities in that would provide some of this, the listening signs or things for you at this time, okay? Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking with these retainers in. I know, I said that in the community board. All right. Hopefully it won't be so bad. You're kind of like the first sign I'm doing after putting these in, so bear with. All right. Spirit guides, insight, guidance, and purpose, okay? So your spirit team is definitely going to be guiding you at this time. You're going to be able to get messages from them, all right? And be thankful here. Gratitude, appreciation, and harmony, all right? Just expressing gratitude and high vibration for all the good stuff, okay? Try not to focus too much on the things that you lost or you had to give behind or, are resentful about, because it's easy to do that. Our egos definitely have us get into that mentality a lot. And a way to get out of that is to express gratitude. Easiest thing. This could also be an indication that you might want to up the ante with your gratitude exercises every day, however you like doing them, okay? When I first started doing gratitude exercises, I'm horrible about remembering everything. So the first thing I would do is just try to keep it very simple as a practice, right? So first thing in the morning, I would wake up and just think of 5 things that I am grateful for in life in general, right? And it doesn't have to be anything gargantuan, like, I'm grateful to have a roof over my head or food in my fridge. It could be something as simple as, like, I'm glad I actually got good sleep. First thing in the morning, right? And then at the end of the night, when you're about to go to bed, think of 5 things that you're grateful for that happened that day, right? And that's a good little practice to kind of do for a couple of weeks. But you may need to just do it for this week, okay? But you can pick one part of that if you feel like that's enough, okay? And there's always something, Like the days in which my cat isn't as lovey-dovey and actually wants to snuggle, I'm grateful for those days, right? And I'll actually express that to the universe. Something small, doesn't have to be anything. All right. Any other guidance for Aries at this time, Spirit, please and thank you? Kindred spirits, definitely honing at these relationships in the family here, okay? And that soul connection. Getting a sense of just needing to be patient through the process too. Something may be going on with them that they're not even aware of at this time. Yep, compassion comes right on out. Ha ha ha. So have a little compassion, okay? And guardian angel, again with your spirit guides coming through here, okay? Just know that you are protected. You've got guidance. You've got invisible helpers. They're not so invisible. They're just not existing in our plane of existence. They are there. They're just not visible to us, okay? All right, let's get you some final guidance from the Yule Oracle. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Aries. Silent Night. I got this one. So you may be deeply connected with a Gemini, perhaps, or have Gemini aspected in your chart or somewhere important, perhaps in your 7th house. Number 32 and 5. If by night the world should sleep, a sleep so deep the silence be deafening, there would sound nothing at all nothing would sound. This is a card of just needing to have that stillness and meditation. Okay? You might need to take moments for self here, just to kind of reflect, right? Peace as well. Here we go. You are being guided to pause to reevaluate your situation. Now is not the time to move forward with your plans just yet, and you may even find your goals coming to a complete standstill. Something isn't working, and you need this time to reassess your progress before moving forward, okay? You are going to get some gains when you do that, though. Like I said, with this rebirth energy, that's often a time to replenish yourself, right? You may even need to release your situation altogether and consider a new path to desires. Silent Nights offers further guidance. Take this time to meditate and find inner peace. You could be stuck in an older repeating patterns that have created blind spots where your situation is concerned. And your team is going to shed light on that for you, okay? If you ask for it and you're open to receive, okay? Because we're not going to be shown everything, of our puzzle. We're going to have to pick up those puzzle pieces. But sometimes those puzzle pieces, the one you need to make it make sense, is just hiding in a shadow somewhere. So be like, hey guys, can you just put a flashlight on that, please? What is that? Where is it? Perhaps you are investing in a situation that has not repaid you for some time. Or it may be that you've given more than you have to offer and it's time to cut your losses. Consider this pause a blessing and take this moment to shift your perspective, okay? It'll give you an opportunity to kind of look in a new direction as well. And you might actually have something shown on there where you're going to need to read a book about it, okay? All right, there you go, Aries. Hopefully that helps. I will see you next week. Bye.